morning, millennials. Welcome back to the Morning Toast. Happy Thursday. Hope everyone's having a great day. Hey, Jax, how you doing?
I'm doing good because for us, this Thursday is quite like a Friday. Last show of the week, I'm feeling so good and excited about it, ready to give it my all and leave it all at the toast.
You know, I'm wearing my Friday outfit because it's a Thursday that feels like a Friday.
My outfit, too, is something that I would wear on a Friday because it's like, you know, a very cozy outfit. I have my cozy shoes on. I really got dressed with Friday in mind. So everyone, if you're watching, it's Friday.
Yeah, no, it's just Friday's more of a mentality.
Yeah, also just like take tomorrow off.
Yeah, you deserve it.
Yeah, summer Fridays.
A little mental health day.
Yeah. Love to hear it.
Well, I hope everyone had a great day. Yesterday's episode was just full of information. You know, I know this is not about me, and don't worry, that's something I'm struggling with. But I'm just kind of decompressing from the last few days. It's been a whirlwind of attention.
Are you ever just like relieved to have it not be about you? You know what I mean?
No.
I feel like you don't like. It must be nice that it's like so much attention and it's like you don't even have to.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Like I'm reaping a lot of the benefits of your pregnancy, just like clout chasing you.
Yeah.
And it does feel good.
Right?
Yeah.
There's pros and cons.
For sure. Like I don't have to carry a baby.
Right.
To term. Like, I'm good.
You get to go drinking tonight, having sushi and getting spray tans.
No, I actually am getting a spray tan and I was supposed to go drinking tonight, but I'm this fucking close to throwing my back out and have to get on a plane tomorrow, so I've got to relax.
You do.
Muscle relax.
Yeah, take a bath, take a pill.
Honestly, you know I'm on this journey to...
Separately.
Yes.
Get out of the bath.
Then pill.
Yeah.
I'm on this journey to see the snow before Christmas. And I'm also on a journey. I guess, I knew that my bathtub wasn't an ideal size when I moved in, but I guess, you know, I have increased in size, width and length. Well, width. And another part of my journey to see the snow before Christmas in a hopefully brand new apartment is I need a tub that fits my needs.
You should come over and use my tub.
Your tub is so sick.
I've got a nice tub.
No, I actually can't even come over to your apartment.
I've got a tub with a view.
You have a tub with a view, a tub that is so sunken into the ground you could get lost in there.
You really could. Like,
no, like you know how
I have to use my core to stay up when like I'm chilling in the tub. Yeah, it's so hard for me.
You know how like when we were kids we'd go to the beach and you would say like I'm digging a hole so far in the ground you'll go to China? Like if you go all the way down in your bathtub, you come out in Shanghai. Like it's so deep.
It is. You should come borrow it sometime.
I should, but then it's like I have to waddle home wet. Like
sleep over.
You don't have an extra bed.
We'll sleep together.
Okay.
Bring the boys. The boys being Dew and Brew.
Yeah, of course. Not me, you, Zach, and Ben in a bed together.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Speaking of Dew and Brew, both boys could not make it today. I can only speak for Brew. We're recording after this another episode for Patreon Q&A about pregnancy, taking all of your questions. And we're also recording it as a video because some people requested that. So we're like, sure.
Yeah, we should do that more often because it's just like a regular episode.
It's going to feel like a regular episode, but just like pregnancy themed. And so Brew, I don't know how long that's going to go. And I didn't want to cut into his gym time.
Of course.
What's Dew's excuse today?
Dew's excuse is that his mom literally almost broke her back. Like my back, and I just can't be like bending over, putting his harness on, lifting him up. Like I will throw my back out.
Got it.
I'm so close. Like I have to be so careful.
Okay. Well, you should use one of the chirp.
I should actually. It's here.
One here. Yeah.
I need to not move.
In between episodes today, you could do it.
Totally. A little R&R.
Yeah. Otherwise, how was your week? Are you excited for your trip tomorrow?
I am. I spent all day yesterday like getting ready. And you know what? I'm really sick of it.
Of what?
The fashion industry. Let me just tell you.
Sis.
Because I've gotten really good in my old age about not leaving things to the last minute. Like I'm really good about ordering things online in advance for big events in my life. And so for this wedding, I have a Shabbat, I have a Western party, like a pre-dinner, pre-wedding thing, and then the actual wedding. And for months, I've been ordering stuff and just, I guess it all caught up to me. Like I never actually got anything that I liked. I returned everything I ordered online. So yesterday I was forced to go shopping in person, which is literally the worst, like the worst. And I'm just fucking sick of the industry. First of all, like when did everyone stop making beautiful things? Like everything is ugly and everything is meant to be like, the vibe these days is like Little House on the Prairie, like nap dresses. Like where are the real dresses? Like for real women? Oh my God. It's like that stretchy material over your boobs and big puffy sleeves. Like that's all they make now.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
And so I just went everywhere. And it was so disheartening. One, because everything is so ugly. And two, like all they do is carry sizes. It's literally Mean Girls. Like, I went to 4 different stores and they were all 135.
You could try Sears.
Literally. And I'm like, where is the nearest Sears? It's out of control. Like, until there is a store that sells beautiful things in lots of sizes, like, I'm done.
Yeah. I mean, the beautiful things is step one, you know, because, like, that's out the door.
Out the door.
Like, the way that we all dress now is so
disgusting.
Shameful. And myself included. Look at me. What am I wearing? Like, sweat shorts today?
Same.
It's just, like, a sad state of affairs.
I went to Saks, which, like, when you go to certain stores, you know you're going to spend more. And I was so desperate. I was like, okay. So I try on this dress, and I didn't really look at anything because I was like, let me find a dress that fits and that I like first, and then I'll deal with how I'm going to pay for it. And I found this dress, and it was so stunning. I didn't even send you a picture because it was Valentino. It was just a red dress. It was not even special. I'm like, Valentino.
Was it high heels red dress?
No, it was high heels.
High heels.
Red dress.
Red dress.
No. High heels.
High heels.
Red dress. Red dress.
Depends what part of the song we're in.
The better part.
I like the.
So it was like a very nothing dress, but like a flattering piece of cloth. It didn't have embellishments. It was literally just a red dress. Guess how much it was?
Valentino?
Yeah.
$3,000.
$7,900. I was like, why am I in this store? And I couldn't even.
You were on the wrong floor, sis.
I was on the gowns floor. And like, I saw dresses of all different prices and I was trying everything on. Never did I think I would go into the high 4 figures. I was like, this is a joke. And this is what it costs to get a decent dress. It was by no means stunning. It was just a flowy red dress.
That's crazy.
I was shocked.
That's crazy.
So I've just like, and that's why my back is broken, by the way. Like, literally pounding pavement. And I realize these are not real problems. This is my podcast and I feel like complaining.
And I asked you how your week was going and what you're up to.
Where are the beautiful things? And until I find said beautiful things, I'm done. I'm done.
I feel you.
And I got stuff, and I'm just like not particularly in love with any of my looks for this weekend.
Right, which is why there's such an emphasis on glam. Because with good hair and makeup, you can really turn it out.
That is very true.
You know?
Yeah.
Because the clothes are just not cutting it these days.
No. Oh my God. Like, and I would love some recommendations. Like, first of all, I was like, okay, I need to go shopping in the city. Like, where do we go? Mm-hmm. And it's just like department stores.
Yeah. It's been a while for me.
No, I know. I never shop in person.
Now I actually do have to go shopping, like, for my burgeoning physique.
Yes, you do. You know, Revolve has maternity.
I searched maternity on Revolve, which is where I got my maternity jeans and a pair of leggings. That was it.
Did it work for you or no?
No. But I was actually excited to share the news of my pregnancy because now I could use some like maternity clothes recommendation stores if you guys know of any.
I just have to say, I don't know how people like went through pregnancy before the internet. Like, I feel like I'm always hearing about, especially like the toast groups for pregnant moms or moms who are trying, literally like saving their lives during pregnancy. And I'm like, what did people do before the internet?
Yeah.
Justice for the cave women.
No, there's literally everything available at all times, which is so fantastic.
Totally. I feel like, honestly, Amazon probably has really good maternity clothes.
Oh, for sure. But I also haven't thought about what I want my maternity style to be. Because I could just like buy clothes that I like in just larger sizes. Mm-hmm. I don't know. And like, I'm not someone who wears like long dresses or anything, but that's very like, you know, maternity chic.
I think that the maternity vibe that like, I probably will literally be in sweatpants all the time, so don't take this from me. But like, if I had to choose a maternity aesthetic, it would be Kim pregnant with Saint.
Yeah, but she was
kimonos and bodycon dresses.
Where am I wearing a fucking bodycon dress? I don't wear that not pregnant. All of a sudden, I'm
it's
like
just
hitting
such a
the
good
clubs.
look.
I understand. Yeah, if I'm ever going to a conference, I will definitely wear that.
No, well, we're planning a trip in like 2 months. You'll probably have a small bump.
No, I'm not concerned about like the more like dressing up, but like for every day, what the fuck am I wearing?
I don't know. I feel like blouses. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe like my maternity jeans and like button-down shirts.
Yeah, honestly, like, I think a lot about how, you know, I hope obviously one day, knock on wood, to be pregnant. And how, like, some people, I know you can't time anything, but, like, your timeline is really ideal for me because, like, I don't want to be my absolute largest in the warm months.
Yeah, you know, I was thinking about this, and that's what most people say, but, like, the first 3 months are really difficult, and so, like, being in the first 3 months, like in hot, sweaty August, like where the trash cans on the street smell so bad, like there's all these different smells and
That's
like
true.
Things that are just triggering. I don't think there's ever a good time, but I'm like, I'm feeling this more than usual, but I think I would feel it in second or third too.
That's an interesting take as well.
Yeah.
I just feel like the message here is like there's never a good time to be in your first trimester in New York City.
In New York City. That's what's the message.
I think that if we lived in Iowa and we had fields of like lilies and we would just be so excited to go outside and smell them.
I think the message is there's never a good time to be in New York City.
Yeah, not even the pregnant part, just like living here.
100%. Though if there is a time that's better than the other shit times, it's fall.
Christmas. Oh.
Fall.
Christmas.
You think?
Yeah.
But then you get like snow that's dirty.
That's true. Like the dirty gray snow that they never clean up.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. We're going to have a new mayor soon. Like maybe that'll be a priority of his. And like maybe Christmas in New York will be fabulous again.
Oh my gosh.
That's something to look forward to.
That is, but it would be.
But not this Christmas.
It would be for next Christmas.
Fuck, my God.
Next Christmas,
I gave you my heart. I'm telling you, Jackie, if I don't see the snow by Christmas, like, you will never see me again. Like, I will have lost my mind.
I know the feeling.
I'm every day on Street Easy, like, looking, and it's just such a tough market right now. Mm-hmm. Everything listed today, gone tomorrow. 10 applications for an overpriced apartment that has, like, ugly toilets.
Yeah.
I'm just realizing, like, in order to get what I want to get, I'm going to have to give something up. And I think I'm going to have to give up my closet. Like, my closet is so sickening, and in these new apartments, like, with my budget, I'm not going to be able to have a sickening closet.
You know, I actually had to give up some closet when I moved, and it was tough, but I'm glad I moved.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And, like, I could do with some cleansing. Mm-hmm. And I don't know.
You could do with a lot of cleansing, because you're always complaining that you have nothing to wear, and you have a huge closet.
So I'm going to have to give that up. I also think I might have to give up my dream of having outdoor space.
I do, too.
But I need a tub, and I need light and windows. And I found a great apartment that, like, literally, they're so sneaky, you know? I'm like, this gorgeous apartment. They make these fancy photos that are renderings, by the way. They're not even real photos of the apartment. And I was emailing with her. And, you know, for me, it's like, before I go down and check out an apartment, like, I need to be absolutely certain that it's right for me because I'm not wasting my time. So I ask a lot of questions. And I know that the realtors on Street Easy hate that. And then I'm just like, wait, I'm like zooming in on these pictures. I'm like, I think this is good. Like, I think I could go see this apartment. Zooming in on these pictures and they like put up fake drapes. And I'm like, what's behind the drapes? Brick walls everywhere. Like, there's no views. They literally trick you into coming to see the apartments.
That's wild.
And then I found another apartment and I was like loving it, wrote to the broker. And I read in the description, she's like, these photos are not of this apartment. They're of a different apartment.
Okay, but is it the same unit, same line?
No.
Oh.
I was like, because I'm thinking, the floor plan doesn't match the pictures. They just don't put up pictures. Like, that's how easy the brokers have it now because people are so desperate. Yeah. I will not be desperate and make a desperate move.
You should reach out to Ramona.
I feel like Ramona does sales.
You should just reach out to her.
I should, just in general.
She definitely knows of some good properties.
I was also thinking I should reach out to Ramona when I was watching Real Housewives of New York yesterday because I feel like she would love a spritz.
Would love.
Right? Like, yeah. I feel like we need to get, like, a big delivery to her home for all of her parties.
Yeah, that's a good call.
I'm going to tell Ben.
Okay, cool. Sweet. So
that's my complaining for the day. I'm done.
Okay, great. I don't have much to complain about. Just, was so fatigued yesterday. I went to sleep pretty early. I was reading all day, really enjoying my book. I'm, 85%, so, the next 15% are just going to be pure enjoyment, which I'm excited about. It's called Rules of Civility by Amor Tolls. And yeah, then I'll have to get a new book for this weekend. So send me any recs.
Yeah, I was going to start Eliza Starts a Rumor, but I think I really want to save the whole thing for the plane, you know?
Okay, cool. I'm excited for you. You've got a lot of good stuff lined up. So I guess without further ado, moment of silence for Do and Brew. It is time for the Fast 5 stories that you need to know before you wake up and take a bite out of your morning toast.
And today's episode is brought to you by Spritz Society, SpritzSociety.com. As you guys know, last week we launched our very own Beveragino. And Jackie is pregnant, so unfortunately she can't indulge in it, but I can. And it's a fabulous sparkling wine canned cocktail called Spritz Society. They're available at SpritzSociety.com. They come in 4 flavors, pineapple, grapefruit, lemonade, and blood orange. Everyone has their own favorites. I'm so excited to see everyone getting their packages. And we have a code TOAST that is 10% off a variety pack. So if you go to SpritzSociety.com/toast, 10% off on all 4 flavors. Check it out, SpritzSociety.com, code TOAST, or SpritzSociety.com/toast.
Yes, enjoy I love seeing everyone getting their Spritz Society and trying it and doing like taste tests.
Such a vibe.
It's such a vibe, and you should really treat yourself to some Spritz Society. And you got to try them all, you know, because everybody has a different favorite. It's the craziest thing.
It's literally like the Pokemon beverages. Got to try them all.
That's what I'm saying. By the way, speaking of trope in the like Torah sense, yesterday when we were singing, beautiful, stunning, and smart we are.
KRS cars for kids. 1877 cars for kids. Connect your car today.
That was the tune, but also apparently it's also
Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Mama's gonna buy.
I think it's really Cars for Kids.
Me too, and I hope that that's a national commercial. I do believe it is. I don't think it's a tri-state area commercial. I believe it has national distribution, because if you don't know that jam since literally the early 90s, like, you ain't living.
Yeah, so that was really funny that it was in my head all day yesterday. Beautiful, stunning, and smart we are.
This is a great reminder that if you have a car that you want to donate, go to 1877carsforkids.com.
Code TOAST.
Code TOAST, and you get a free tax deduction or something.
I don't know what the kids are doing with those cars.
The whole charity makes no sense.
I don't know even what the
How do the cars
is.
help the kids?
I don't know. They can't drive.
No, maybe they like... I have no idea.
It's a mystery. I'm sure it's not, but like they don't really clarify in the commercial why these kids need cars.
I know, and like we're just so distracted by these stunning campers like just rocking out with their fake instruments. It's a genius marketing move.
It really is. Okay, first story, Honey Boo Boo is back. She is on the cover of Teen Vogue talking about drugs, body shaming, and having no friends.
Oh.
Yeah, really sad. Well, that part sounds sad, but the whole article, she's back and she's better than ever. Honey Boo Boo like we've never seen her before. She's mentioning it all to Teen Vogue. She said, my mama did not name me Honey Boo Boo. My name is Alana.
Oh, she's done with the Boo Boo.
I guess so. I mean, this is probably the time, you know, when you go from Lizzie McGuire to Hillary Duff, Hannah Montana and Miley Cyrus, Honey Boo Boo to Alana.
I mean, I've been waiting for this like kind of profile on Alana, because I really feel like she is an American hero and I love her. And I just feel like she was here and then she was gone. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we never really got an explanation or a follow-up as to what went on, even though they're very like public with everything, like they have a show for everything. I just feel like I still don't really know what went on.
Yeah, I think that article is clearing some of that up, but also I wonder what's next. Like this clearly seems like, you know, step 1 in relaunching Alana. I wonder what step 10 is. Where are we headed?
Yeah, no, I mean, she's literally like made for television, and I just know that this is not the end for her. Like, I really believe that in my bones.
No, it's these pictures, everything feels
gorgeous.
Like the beginning of something.
Gorgeous. Honestly, I loved the direction of the entire shoot. I thought it was so her. I loved that they put her in, like, minimal makeup. She's a child. Like,
she's turning 16.
She's a child. She was wearing what looked like Morphe 2, like Charlie D'Amelio makeup. I thought she looked gorgeous. And I just love her. And I think everyone who worked on this shoot, like, great message, great photos, great art direction. I'm a huge Honey Boo Boo fan. Like, huge.
Yeah.
And I just feel like our time has come. It's coming.
It's coming. I do feel like the resurgence of Alana Honey Boo Boo is on its way.
Me too.
And this was a great start. So congrats to her PR team.
Excellent.
Really great shoot. So
and she got the cover.
Yeah. Check out the article if you're interested to know what Miss Boo Boo has been up to.
I know. And if you really are bored, they have a show on WeTV. And it's nothing like it was, you know? That couple seasons where they had the TLC show, Here Comes Honey Boo Boo, was really a cultural reset. And it was so good because they didn't give a shit. Like, they had nothing to lose. They were totally authentically themselves, even when it was like gross, like they were putting mayo like up their butts. Like, it was really gross. But it was like, I feel like in 20 years, like if somebody, like if somebody who time traveled from 100 years ago, like came and watched that television show, like they wouldn't understand it. Like, that's how transformative it was.
Yeah. Yeah. Really great.
And I stand by. And you know what's so crazy? Like, I always forget. That whole family came from Toddlers and Tiaras. Like, she was like a breakout star on that show, and then they got their own. That show was crazy. That was like a crazy time for TLC.
Yeah.
Now I feel like TLC is like really focused on like medicine, like Dr. Pimple Popper, My 600 Pound Life, like surgeries. Like, they're very like kind of gross. Like with like we're always getting like surgery visuals, like which make me nauseous.
Yeah.
I don't feel like they're into like the weird and crazy anymore.
No,
like,
I think they're still into that.
okay.
But you're right. They definitely have a medical focus.
Yes, like the medical department has blown up.
What's the name of the doctor for my 6
Dr. Nazardin.
I fucking love him.
I fucking love him, and I will never just like scroll past a meme about him. Like I will always give it my time and my energy because he is so, and there's like, if you go on YouTube and watch like Dr. Nazardin's like most savage moments, it's such a joy.
I saw one recently that was, I literally sent it to everyone in my life. I was laughing so hard.
He goes viral on TikTok, and you know, I don't even know if he knows like what a figure in pop culture he is because he's just so humble and like just does his job, keeps his head down, lives in Houston. But like literally at my next birthday party, like I am having like a special appearance by Dr. Nazardin, and then he's gonna give me surgery.
He's gonna roast you,
and then he's gonna give me surgery.
Yeah.
Like if I'm ever gonna get weight loss surgery, like I'm going to the best.
You would go to him?
100%. Houston.
Yeah.
Done.
Cool.
And like I've seen people who like get like cardboard cutouts of them or like huge magnets of him and put it on their refrigerator to like help with their dieting. And I feel like it's an effective method for sure.
You know, whatever works.
Whatever works.
I've not seen that, but also I'm not, you know, on the talk.
You're not on the Dr. Nazardin Stan kind of For You page, and it's literally me and Olivia. Olivia is his number one fan.
I would love to be there.
I'll send you, well, you don't have TikTok, but maybe if I find something on Reels, I'll send it to you.
Thanks, girlie.
You and Olivia have been sending me, I don't know if Olivia listens to the toast, but like I put that energy out. She's been sending me Reels that like I literally saw on TikTok. I'm not even serious, like a year ago. Like she sent me one this morning, like, you know, Gen Zers will never understand like the feeling of being a millennial, like hearing levels in a club. I'm like, Olivia, like this went viral. Like I'm embarrassed for you, like 6 months ago.
I also can't believe that that's like the kind of content she sends around.
Yeah, it was very un-Olivia. I was wondering if she was like trying to tell me something. I don't know.
She was hacked.
Totally.
Okay, our next story is a little beauty news. Ariana Grande's...
Wait, if you ever get hacked, I really hope that the person who hacks you changes your username to Hacky Oshry.
Free idea.
That's how we'll know if you got hacked.
Okay, cool. Ariana Grande's R.E.M. beauty line is coming soon. Here's what we know. Try and remain calm, but Ari is launching a beauty line, and according to a new billboard in Times Square, it's all about to happen very soon. The singer caused quite the tizzy after she created an Instagram account and website for R.E.M. Beauty, which seems to be a reference to her song R.E.M. from her album Sweetener. The acronym stands for Rapid Eye Movement.
I wish that her last name began with an M, because then it would be R.E.M.
I know, when you said to me Ariana's launching a makeup line called R.E.M., I was like, oh, Ari, like makeup.
Yeah, like it's confusing.
That's interesting. Maybe it's R.E. makeup. R.E.M.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah.
Yeah, because R.E.M. is like your sleep cycle.
Sleep cycle. So what does that have to do with makeup?
Also, I do feel like if I looked at Ari's catalog of everything she's done, there might be a better name for a makeup company in there. Even like Sweetener makeup.
100%. Also, like R.E.M. is obviously a sleep cycle, and I feel like makeup is supposed to make you look like alive and awake. And like, why are you gonna use the sleepy makeup?
Yeah, no, I feel like there could be better options.
Well, I have to say, I feel very like on the fence about certain celebrity makeup lines because now it seems like a cash grab. Mm-hmm. But every now and then, like you have a real success, like Fenty. Rare Beauty is a smash. Like everyone loves it, and the products are very good.
You've used it?
Yes. And Counselor loves it, and everyone on TikTok loves it. Like, it is a bona fide success. Like, it's going to be the thing that Selena Gomez retires on. Like, but then you have, like, Halsey's line, which we never heard about again. Even, I'm sorry, like, House Laboratories from Lady Gaga, like, Flop Central. Kesha released one, Floppy-O. Like, there's more flops than there are successes, but you never know. And Ariana Grande does have, like, a very signature look.
Yes.
That I do think that this could be really popular.
I agree.
She's also at a level of fame that I thought for, you know, Lady Gaga's so famous, like, no matter what she does, like, it should be a success. So that's why, like, House Laboratories flopping, like, was kind of shocking. But Ari's at that level now where, like, she just farts and it's, like, you know,
yeah. And
success.
it's a new perfume scent.
Literally sold exclusively at Ulta.
Yeah.
So I think that no matter what, this will be successful, but also I don't think it's a terrible idea. Like, she does have a signature makeup look.
She does, and I can already envision, like, it's an easy sell to think about what she's gonna be producing. Like, obviously, the eyeliner. Mm-hmm. Hopefully she'll do some hair products too, because
yeah, like whatever pomade she's using, like
bottle
need
it,
for my
sell it.
Need for my frizzy ass bun today.
Yeah. So I don't think this is the worst idea I've ever heard. I want a little more clarity on the name.
Yeah, well, right now I think they're in that marketing stage of like mystery. Here's a name.
Right.
We don't know what we're doing.
Everyone's going into like, detective mode. The account has 65,000 followers, but has never posted. And they follow, like Joan follows it and her makeup artist follows it.
Yeah, no, it's definitely like legit. But it's just an interesting, like Alicia Keys did skincare, right? I don't remember hearing about it, but that was like the best idea.
Yeah. No, I think it was makeup too.
No, that was like the thing, like that she
doesn't wear makeup.
Right. So I think at first people thought it was makeup and we're like, what? And then it's like skincare. It's like, oh, that's actually really on brand for her and like authentic.
Yeah.
But then I never heard about it again. I don't even know if it came out yet.
Yeah. And then like A-Rod has a makeup line.
He's gotta stop. Oh, J-Lo skin. That was like floppy central.
I don't know. It's just because like you don't use it.
No, it's not use it. See it. Like I watch so much beauty TikTok. Like, and I never see someone, I'm going to prep my face with the J-Lo skin primer. Like I've never seen that.
Yeah.
So if it never comes across my desk in tutorials or like if it's only on their social media, like that's how you know it's a flop.
You're going to call that a flop. Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
I think the biggest flop, I don't even know if it ever came out, is Halsey's. Like I
didn't even know that it was brewing.
There was like a lot. I think she did like a YouTube video with like a big YouTuber. That's what they all do. Lady Gaga did Nicki tutorials. Selena Gomez did also Nicki tutorials, I think, and then she like popped up in everyone's videos, like she FaceTimed in, remember?
Right.
And I don't follow Selena Gomez on any platforms. I see Rare Beauty everywhere, like especially on TikTok. Everyone's always using it. The blushes went viral. Like, sorry, it's a success.
I need a new blush.
Okay, so like their pigmented blushes went viral, and like I bought it because I'm a follower and a loser, and I don't like that. Margot loves it. You put it on your cheek and you're supposed to, it's like very pigmented. So you put like a tiny little liquid dot. It is so pigmented, you look like a clown. And like where you put the dot, it like leaves a mark.
I'm good. I really am good on the reinventing of blush. Like it's literally probably been it's like the first cosmetic ever created, the rouge. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like,
do you like a powder blush?
I like a powder blush. I just want something that's like the perfect color for me. It's really not that hard. Like, I just need to go to Sephora.
I agree. Like,
I actually had one, and then I dropped it. I'm pretty sure it was Charlotte Tilbury, and had a little bit of highlighter on the rim.
I have that too. So, it's like it looks like
blush
a
in the
period.
middle.
It honestly looks like a vulva.
Stop.
Right?
It's like a bullseye, okay?
Sure, a
blush
bullseye.
in the middle, rim of highlight.
It's the rim job highlighter. Yes,
That's
I have
what
that too.
Charlotte calls it.
It's delightful.
It's delightful. And then I dropped it because of Bruno, okay?
What do you think is the most popular makeup brand out there right now?
The most popular, I mean, I know for me what I use the most.
No, but like in culture.
Maybe Fenty Beauty, or I just need to think of the aisles at Sephora. Just give me a minute. I mean, Urban Decay is really popular.
But
it's like a little dated.
It's not popular with the kids on TikTok.
Like Milk.
No, honestly, it's Charlotte Tilbury.
Glossier. It's
Charlotte Tilbury. Like, I can tell you, her sticks, she has like the contour stick, the highlighting wand, and the blush, changed the makeup game forever. And when I'm on TikTok, every single person's entire face base is Charlotte Tilbury. The foundations, the Hollywood Flawless Filter, those wands. It's crazy how Charlotte Tilbury in the last 2 years became the biggest makeup brand in the world.
It's because she like makes amazing videos that make her products look delicious. Like I want to eat them.
Yes, like I want to take a bite out of the model's shiny glazed donut face.
Yeah, but then you just realize like it's because like she's
gorgeous
and I'm fugly.
Yes, and the products do work.
And no matter how much Charlotte Tilbury I put on my face, I don't look like her.
The products work, but not in the same way that they did on the model. And that's just like something we have to live with.
That's something we have to live with. No, the brand that I use the most, if I can only like use one brand, and it's like probably 60% of what I use is NARS.
Really?
I fucking love NARS. I think it's like perfect.
Yeah, I feel like it's a little dated. And
right. I don't think the kids are using NARS, but like,
no,
I love NARS.
Yeah, NARS and MAC are like so
I don't use
old
MAC.
school. I've never used
MAC. I can
MAC.
at least safely say I don't use MAC.
Yeah, I've never used MAC. It's just interesting to think about.
It is interesting to think about. Are you ready for our next story, though?
Yeah.
Thinking about something else, Olivia Rodrigo is adding Paramore writing credit to Good For You. Olivia Rodrigo is giving credit where it's due, and it's due to Paramore's Hayley Williams and Joshua Farrow. The songwriters have apparently just learned that the 18-year-old pop star has added their names to the songwriting credit for her recent hit, Good For You, a song that debuted at #1 in the U.S. It's not clear when their names were added to the track notes. However, they were not reportedly there when the song was first released a few months ago. Fans observed early the similarities between the song and Paramore's 2007 single Misery Business. Musical mashups comparing the two songs appeared on social media, accusing Rodrigo of being heavily inspired by the pop punk group, drawing in millions of viewers in the process.
Yeah, so I think, like, you know, for months we've all been saying, like, it sounds a lot like Paramore, and, like, Olivia's definitely influenced by Paramore.
Yeah.
And what's interesting is that, like, a lot of her songs from this album sound like other songs, but it's because she sampled, like, New Year's Day from Taylor Swift. She sampled a Billie Eilish song. So each artist that she was influenced by, like, gets a piece of their song because she's using a sample. But with this one, there wasn't one, and this one was, like, really the most obvious one. And, like, what she did, it's the same melody, so that's why she had to give them songwriting credits. But also I read somewhere, and I don't know if this is true or not, that before the song came out, like, her and her management team were talking with, like, Paramore and the Paramore management team, like, about how similar the songs were. So I don't think there's any bad blood by any means. I feel like also Hayley Williams is, like, so mature, and, like, she supports other women.
Yeah.
But I'm sure now she's, like, making a good amount of money from the song.
Yeah, they do sound really similar. And I mean, all this time, like, you see those videos, I've been seeing them on Reels, of, like,
6 months later,
millennials who are like, no wonder this sounds familiar. And then it's like a flashback to them, like, in their emo phase of Paramore. Mm-hmm. And I always thought that was, like, a funny trend. But I guess it was, like, just another reminder to Olivia Rodrigo, like, to add these people as songwriting credits.
I mean, like, a lot of songs sound the same. Like, that's just life. Because there are only so many, you know, keys on a piano. Mm-hmm. But this one was, I think, like, unavoidably similar.
Yeah. So, congrats to Paramore.
Yeah. I just want to say, like, I've seen, like, a lot of, like, old men, like, on the internet talking about how, like, you know, like, I don't feel like this takes away from Olivia Rodrigo's, like, talent or success. Just, like, the fact that a lot of her songs, like, sound like other songs. I think she's admittedly, like, been obsessed with pop music her whole life. So this is, like, the influence. Like, I don't think it is bad. Mm-hmm. And I don't think it takes away from, like, what she's done. No,
me neither. I have to listen to other songs. But to me, when I listened to the album, like, the first time I heard it, I was like, oh, this one really sounds like that. But yeah. So we got two great songs. The Misery Business fucking slaps. Like, so now we have a 2021 version.
Like, literally, like, if you're ever in my presence at a karaoke bar and Misery Business comes, or honestly, anything Paramore, like, stay away.
Stay away.
Far.
Yeah, I agree.
Such a good song.
Such a good song. And now it's back in, like, the culture
zeitgeist
because of Good For You. So I'm not complaining.
Have you ever seen the video of Hayley Williams? Like, it was like an iPhone video of her in the studio recording I Should Be Over All the Butterfly. Have you seen the video? It's like her true vocals that ended up being in the song. And she's such a crazy voice. Like, it's exactly the same, like, iTunes. It's the craziest video. It's on my list of videos I go down and watch, you know?
Nice, nice.
I need to start an official playlist.
You should.
I know.
And share it with everyone.
Yeah.
That sounds cool. Next story, a little TikTok news. TikTok is issuing a warning against the milk crate challenge amid reports of injuries across the country.
Wait, milk crate?
This one?
It's a crate. That's like what you used to use in high school.
It's called
for
the
your
milk crate
textbook.
challenge, and even I knew that.
It's called the crate challenge.
It's called the milk crate. Everyone's been calling it the milk crate. I can't believe that you've missed that.
Okay, wait. When you look at those crates, though, what do you think? I think milk? I think textbooks.
Yeah, that's because they're reused milk crates. But they initially started.
They're not reused. We used to get them at Staples.
No, you don't build one of these for textbooks. But, like, when you have an extra one, you use it for your textbooks. It originally started with milk. Listen, everybody's calling it the milk crate challenge. Like, you're just way behind on the times.
I thought it was the crate challenge, but okay, whatever.
Yeah, but it's short for milk crate.
Okay.
The milk crate challenge involves people climbing up and down an unsecured pyramid made out of milk crates, which often ends in a catastrophic fall. And TikTok is putting its foot down amid growing reports of injuries sustained while participating in the viral, stupid trend.
It's fucking moronic. I'm sorry. If you have participated in this challenge, like, you're a moron.
In a statement to people on Wednesday, a TikTok spokesperson says soon Claudia is going to be, like, gathering all the milk crates in the building.
No, oh my God. Me? Are you serious? Like, so uncoordinated, don't have any semblance of balance. Like, even people who are hyper athletic, like, are falling off on, like, the third row and, like, literally breaking their backs on a milk crate.
But Claudia, are they going viral? Maybe that's how you broke your back yesterday. You were trying to do the milk crate at home.
So.
In a statement to people on Wednesday, a TikTok spokesperson says that the app prohibits content that promotes or glorifies dangerous acts, and we remove videos and redirect searches to our community guidelines to discourage such content. We encourage everyone to exercise caution in their behavior, whether online or off.
Good. This is like when people were being stupid on Instagram or Twitter and, like, eating Tide Pods. Like, at some point, the platform has a responsibility to stop this asinine behavior.
I don't know if that's on the platform. Like, people just, like, you're responsible for yourself. And if you want to be a big idiot, like, go for it.
Of course. But, like, the fact that these videos are going viral adds incentive for people to do it. So, like, TikTok is inadvertently, like, influencing people to do it because of the clout it gives them. So, like, if they're removing the clout element, who's going to fucking just start climbing up a staircase made of milk crates?
That's true. But it's like if they're naturally going viral because it's so entertaining.
But, I mean, it is. Like, every one I come across, like, I watch in full because I've only seen one person complete it successfully.
You have? And what was, like, what do you think what the method was?
I don't know, because he looked like he was doing it just like everyone else.
Just, like, slowly, one to the next.
Yes, but, like, when you put one foot on the crate, you have to, like, balance your weight because, and you're for the first foot that goes has to be in the middle of the crate to balance.
This
but
conversation.
Then where do you put the second foot?
This conversation is making me want to try it.
I'll make you one.
No, stop. I can't. I'm pregnant.
No, I know. It's so stupid, but, like, I saw a video of, like, literally thousands of people gathered in Washington Square Park.
That's
watching
insane.
People do it, taking turns.
That's insane.
And, like, when you fall, the entire milk crate pyramid underneath you crumbles.
Yeah.
And then you're forced to land from, like, 10 feet in the air onto crates. It's so stupid.
So stupid.
I'm sorry. Like, this is where I just don't feel like I belong in my culture. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah. Do not do it, you guys. Don't, even if her description made it seem like, I wonder if I could do it, please don't try it. You know, do something else with your time.
Read a book. Join the Redheads.
Join the Redheads. If only everyone participating in the Milk Crate Challenge joined the Redheads.
Read a book. Try Girl with No Job, The Crazy Beautiful Life of an Instagram Thirst Monster, a Times best-selling novel written by this podcast host, Claudia Oshry, available anywhere. Ebook, hardcover, audiobook, all of the places.
Yes, exactly. That is a good use of your time.
Yes, educational.
Now, are you ready for our fifth and final story that's going to lead into the TV recap?
Is it the final story? Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do.
Beautiful. That's really stunning.
Yes, what's the fifth and final?
The final story is brought to you by patreon.com/themorningtoast, where we deliver premium content every month to you. A little bonus content, a little more personal content, behind the scenes, vlogs, Q&As about all different subject matters, interviews with some of our friends and family. And then once you're a patron, you can request some of the interviews and episodes that you want to see. So patreon.com/themorningtoast. It's the best way to support our show, and it's $7.99 a month for bonus content that is truly premium. And also the best part about it is that if you sign up today, you get access to all the episodes that we've ever done, and there are some gems in there, like Drunk Get Ready With Us. Who remembers that one?
And the you get access to Toast After Dark.
Oh, which is the last remaining Facebook group where people are so kind
Lovely.
and warm.
Just a fabulous group of people.
But it's really crazy to think about some of the episodes that we've done, like, that were just so funny.
You know what came up in my time hop yesterday when we went to Walmart?
We did Walmart, like, shop with us.
And then we did a little mukbang with Ben.
Good times. We still need to do our mukbang.
Sure.
Maybe next weekend we are going to take a road trip.
We are?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For Labor Day.
Yeah.
We could do mukbang.
Okay.
Mukbang-yo.
Mukbang-yo.
So yeah, there's just, like, such fun stuff. So check it out. Mm-hmm. Fifth and final story. Tom Girardi's law firm owes $101 million in debt. New bankruptcy case filing reveals.
This is fucking crazy.
Per documents,
but not to victims, to creditors.
Per documents obtained by People, the total liabilities for the once famed powerhouse attorney's law firm Girardi Keese comes in at over $101 million, roughly $97 million more than the total assets of all listed property. The documents state that the trustee handling Girardi Keese's Chapter 7 bankruptcy case has filed to amend the schedule of his assets and liabilities. The trustee reviewed the firm's books and records in preparation, noting that, quote, the debtor's accounting offices were not well maintained, and that much of what the trustee found upon her appointment was very dated. A lawyer for Tom's conservator and a representative for Girardi Keese did not respond to comment.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like every time we open up, the newspaper, it's just worse and worse. Not only are they, like, stealing settlement money from orphans and widows, but they're also running, like, a fraudulent business where, like, they're taking money from creditors and unable to pay back.
Yeah, it's like the women said last week, he was running his firm like a Ponzi scheme.
Yes, but you know what? Like, if the only thing that he was guilty of was running a fraudulent thing and stealing money from creditors, like, it's like, it's not a victimless crime, but it's less.
It's less atrocious than the crime.
Right, then it's just like a white collar crime where like, you know, he's a classic businessman who goes to jail. But like, this is like, you are an evil person.
Yes.
Orphans, widows, burn victims.
Yes. So let's get into Real Housewives of Beverly Hills recap. It's really crazy because if Real Housewives of Beverly Hills wasn't airing right now and every week and every day you open the newspaper and these news things are coming around.
I would be so frustrated.
Girardi Keys. No, I would just be like, they cannot, she will never get out of this. But like, she's doing some real damage control on the show and really making people question like,
what did she know?
What did she know? And I mean,
do you feel like her reaction to Sutton, she's very defensive at like the first person who hasn't like blindly supported her and poked, you know, holes in her story. Do you think her very kind of defensive reaction to Sutton proves her innocence or proves her guilt?
I think it's an easy reaction to have. I think neither. I think that the women who came to her and said Sutton's worried about her reputation were misrepresenting Sutton's concerns and making it seem very small. And that's so easy for Erica to call her out on and be like, small town. And because that's true. If one of your close friends is in trouble and you don't want to be by her side because of your reputation, like, how small are you? Are we friends or are we not?
But that's not what Sutton said.
But that's not what Sutton said. Like, maybe that's one small piece of why Sutton is concerned in general, but it's not because of what the neighbors will think.
No,
like,
she was very clear.
Like, in participating in this charade with Erica, all of the women are inserting themselves into a very serious fucked up legal situation.
Also, it's important to keep in mind that like Sutton isn't completely wrong because as of recently, and this was filmed like months ago, but recently Bravo has been subpoenaed for footage. So like this does involve like the network and the women. So Sutton is not wrong in wanting to protect herself.
She's not like worried that, you know, her friends are going to think ill of her because she's friends with Erica who's in legal trouble. They might think ill of her because she's involved in now this legal trouble.
Also, there is an element of like, you know, everyone here has a conscience and a moral compass. And like, could you live with yourself if you didn't ask questions? You just like believed everything Erica said, when of course she has a lot to protect. So there's also that element too. And I really do not fault Sutton at all. I just don't know if Sutton is strong enough when it comes to confrontation to be able to adequately tell her side or what she's feeling. And then again, next week they get into it and they're sitting next to each other again. And it just makes no fucking sense.
It makes no sense.
So they're both talking to each other like this.
With Sutton, like when she's going toe to toe with someone, you're like, you know, just rooting for her to be able to get her words out. I think with every situation, she's getting stronger.
Me too. And the way that Erica's like really so dismissive of her, like that's like we saw a little bit of it at the Rinna Beauty party, just like she says something and then like goes back. She's just very dismissive of Sutton and it happens again next week. I do think that is going to fuel Sutton. Like she doesn't like to be treated like she's irrelevant because it's actually so rude the way that Erica speaks to her.
Yeah. No, I think that I think that most of the viewers are Team Sutton in this situation.
What do people believe? Like, I would love to know.
So I don't know. I look on Twitter after like some of the more heated episodes to see where everyone's at, and every single tweet is Sutton and Garcelle are the queens of the
Sutton,
show.
Garcelle, and Crystal are the investigators.
Crystal's not really she really says nothing.
Yeah.
Sutton and Garcelle are really putting the defense, the prosecution on their back.
Who do you think pays for a party for Rinna Beauty at Crystal's house? There's no way Crystal pays for that.
Maybe production pays for it because it's like they need a setting in order to, like, what did they even lunch? They just had lunch.
No, I was also like, I thought they all got there early to talk and then like the party would start, but like literally all of that for 7 people to have lunch.
Ridiculous. I was more wondering when Crystal throws 3 parties a week for her friends, she's paying for 3 parties a week.
Well, yeah, for sure. But like this is not her party. It's Rinna's and she's just a venue.
Yeah, but so Rinna Beauty launched like when with that lunch?
Right, like when did the website go live? I don't know.
But I don't follow Rinna. So but then I checked out Rinna Beauty last night and I guess it's all there.
Okay.
There's a lot of content.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
The fight between Garcelle and Dorit was like frustrating because I really do like both of them and I need them to just like stop this nonsense. I do feel like part of Dorit's reasoning for starting this random fight was one, because she has been like kind of irrelevant. I think that she needed something like nonsensical to like dig her teeth into, but also like Garcelle like has been making those digs, so it was like an easy thing to bring up. But I didn't really understand Garcelle's response. Okay, so like Garcelle said, like, yes, I have said these things to you. And the reason is because I feel like you talk a lot. But none of what she said had anything to do with Dorit being chatty. And I just want to say, we've been watching the show for years, and I've never once gotten the vibe that Dorit is chatty.
Because they cut her shit out. But the fact that every single person has said it at some point, it must be so true.
Yeah.
No, so here's what I was thinking. I feel like when Dorit is talking, she's so long-winded. And like, so let's go instance by instance, because they're all different. When she said to Dorit, that's not what you said on Saturday night.
She said that 3 times.
She said it 3 times because Dorit was trying to ignore it.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's crazy that Garcelle said it 3 times. It's like annoying, but like Dorit wouldn't have responded if she didn't stop saying it.
Yeah.
Because she was ignoring it.
Also, bringing up Palm Springs like was not cool.
Not cool at all. But so Dorit is talking so long-winded, and then Garcelle is just like, let's get to the meat of it. That's not what you said Saturday night.
Right, no, and like you're gonna leave Sutton out, and Garcelle and Sutton are friends, so it's like you're gonna leave Sutton out here to like be killed by Erica all alone when you were also the one like fanning the flames.
Yeah.
With Sutton. I agree.
So that to me, like, that's Dorit talking a lot and like, let's get to the point.
Yeah.
You didn't say that Saturday night.
Yeah.
The other instance that she brought up was something about you would never take
Sutton's side.
But I also think, again, like if Dorit's talking in circles and then like in order to just cut through the shit, you need to just be like, you would never do, you know what I mean? Like,
honestly, now it seems like both, I forget what the third example was, but like now 2 out of the times where Garcelle made jabs at Dorit, it had to do with like protecting Sutton.
Yeah. I just think sometimes when Dorit, you know, is trying to make a point, but she wants to like couch her language because she doesn't want the blow to land so hard. She just talks around herself. And so Garcelle is bringing her back to, but you didn't say that.
Yeah. The only thing is like Garcelle, like if you're going to say fuck you, get up and leave, just to sit back down, that's like a weak move.
No, I think walking out when you're being confronted is a weaker move.
No, of course, but if you're already up, like go.
No.
I think to sit back down is like embarrassing.
No, I disagree. If she had left, it would have been like, ugh, can't deal with being called out, like, you know, Denise style.
Yeah.
Every single time someone brought something up, Denise left. So she stood up to let everyone know she's frustrated, but she sat back down because she can handle this conversation.
I just think, like, if you're going to commit.
No, I was glad that it didn't end that way because then everyone would be like, Garcelle left. And then it's all about Garcelle.
But then it's
leaving.
over,
but
yes.
I very much like Dorit and Garcelle, and I just thought Dorit was, like, coming out of nowhere. And
no, she needed something to do. Like, she's been so irrelevant.
I agree. And also, I mean, she must really talk a lot for everyone to have said it over the course of different seasons. And it's never like, I'm going to try and talk less.
Yeah.
And to me, that is like, I mean, I love Dorit as a housewife, but like,
as a friend,
as a person that I would know, that is probably one of the most annoying traits of someone.
I agree.
Who talks and doesn't say anything.
Yeah, no, and also doesn't let room for other people. I realize the irony in me saying that.
No, but
yes,
like,
I do.
You're usually saying something. Like, there are people who just get lost in the lingo.
Yeah.
And I think it happens like in corporate America all the time where people just like are just using like jargon, and if they think the longer you speak, the more you seem like you know what you're talking about. And like, I have no time for that. Like, I think the shorter you can say something, the better your message is.
I have to say, the scene at Kathy Hilton's house I found to be really interesting. One, because when she was in her interviews and she started crying that like they lost 10 years, like, first of all, I've never seen Kathy Hilton cry. I just loved seeing, not that I love her to be sad, I just loved seeing a more emotional side of Kathy. And when it comes to like the American woman like whole thing, like I'm fully team Kathy. Like, first of all, just like the whole idea of making a show about your mom is just like kind of weird. Like, I understand Kathy being like, people have said so much stuff about us over the years. You're going to give them a whole TV show to like pick and prod at. And like, Kathy's just very protective, obviously, of her mom. And I think Kyle is in a completely different way.
Yeah.
She thinks like blowing up her mom's spot and like making a show about her as like an homage is the way to do that. Where Kathy's very much like close to the vest. Like, people have said things about us for so long. Like, let's just, like, we know who our mom was. Like, let's leave it alone.
Right. Also, what I think is so confusing about what Kyle says, it's like, okay, so it's based on them growing up, but it's not it's not a true story. So she takes these creative liberties, but it's also like, we all know the premise for the show is based on your life. So how is the viewer supposed to know that this thing didn't happen, but this thing did? And like, I actually think that makes it worse. Like, either be totally true to the story so there's no room for like extrapolation.
Yep.
Or make a show based on someone else at another time.
You know, I completely agreed with Kathy, like, being mad at Kyle for that, especially if when she had the idea for the show and started producing it, she was not even on good terms with her sister. Like, honestly, and the show ended up getting canceled, and I'm sure that's something, like, all of that just to get canceled. Like, I think that Kyle should and probably does regret doing that project, because everything Kathy was saying, I was like, facts. You know, Kathy's like, you know, funny, who's hunky-dory, but every now and then she's really fucking poignant.
No, like, she's really the older sister.
Yes. And I was just like living for her. She was 100% right. Like,
Yeah.
First of all, not to be rude, but who is their mom? She's not a famous person, right?
No.
So, like, why would anyone care about a TV show about her?
I don't know.
Like, that's what I wasn't understanding. Like,
I didn't look into it. I mean, there's something, like,
yeah.
Google it.
Okay. Well, I agreed with Kathy. I love her.
Yeah, and it was nice to see her, like, in her home and the way that she lives her life.
TV dinners.
Ritz crackers look fucking fire.
TV dinner tray.
TV dinner tray.
I'm going to buy one.
I actually got one recently it's a bed, like, eat from bed tray.
Oh, my God.
I have to sit up in order to, like, I don't
Yeah,
like
of
lay
course.
in my bed and eat. But because my kitchen smell, if you watch the Patreon vlog, like, I can't even walk into my kitchen, like, let alone eat in there.
Smelly.
So I take my meals in my bedroom most of the time now,
LOL.
and so I had to get a tray, and it's hysterical.
Is it one that, like, you put over your lap?
Yes.
Or, okay.
I should also get one that stands on the floor.
And that, like, slides under your bed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's really crazy.
I know, but, like, you
that.
need one. And
Yeah.
honestly, in my new apartment, I don't think I can't buy anything for my house until I'm in a new apartment.
Right.
But that's going to be my first purchase.
Yeah. No, like, she's really bringing back TV dinner trays, and they're so, like, useful.
No, I know. And that, like, little library nook just looked like a warm, fabulous place to eat a salad on a TV dinner table.
It did.
And I bet her dinner party is going to be fabulous.
I can't wait. And
The
also,
Baccarat
really liked
lanterns.
I liked what she said about how Dorit, like, does her look that's, like, fashion, and that's what she's into, and, like, that Kathy does her look on the table. I totally understood what she meant.
No, she's really like a grown woman.
Yeah.
And I think she's
And I don't
elevating
think
the
she was-
shit out
I
of
don't
the
think
show.
she was, like, shading Dorit at all.
No.
And I'm someone who does my look on myself, like, on
No,
my,
she wasn't
on my
shading
person.
at all.
No, but it was made the viewer really understand, like, what she's about to put into her table.
Yeah, I am obsessed. Like, she's elevating this shit, like, so hard.
No, yeah. In the beginning, I wasn't sure where we were headed with her as a cast member. I didn't think, but now I'm just like, I want actually her to go on Watch What Happens Live, and I want Andy to ask her opinion on every single storyline in the franchise, because, like,
I trust her opinion.
She's so on point.
And when she was just putting on her lipstick when everyone was fighting and she had no idea that Garcelle was telling everyone to go fuck themselves, she's a queen.
Yeah.
I love her.
Yeah.
So that's a TV recap, right? Anything else happen on Beverly Hills that we need to talk about?
No. Delilah and Amelia and the boyfriend and the Scott. Nothing.
I don't know anything
No
to say.
comment. Delilah and her boyfriend are cute.
Delilah is everything. Like, I'm obsessed with her, and her boyfriend's so cute.
Yeah.
And
You know, he's from Love Island.
yes, but UK,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Maybe we should go watch this season.
You should.
Yeah. Well, that's our show. Hope everyone enjoyed. And yeah, that's it.
That's it for the week. I hope everyone has an amazing weekend. What a fun week here at the Toast. If you're looking,
right, it's over.
If you're RDH that this episode is ending, we are about to film another one that you can schedule to watch tomorrow, and you won't miss us at all. Head over to patreon.com/themorningtoast. So much content, so little time. And we will be back in studio on Tuesday.
Yes, sorry, I'm gone still till Monday because I have wedding tings. So we're back Tuesday. Hope everyone enjoys this extended weekend of ours. Hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for listening to The Morning Toast, the Millennial Morning Show, where we deliver the fast 5 stories that you need to know every Monday through Friday on YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube, please feel free to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. We're also available as podcasts anywhere podcasts can be found. So that's Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher, Public Radio, iHeartRadio, CastBox, all the places wherever you listen to podcasts. Find us, Morning Toast, leave a 5-star review about how beautiful, stunning, and smart we are. If you're still here, drop an emoji of lipstick in honor of R.E.M. Beauty.
Yes.
Have a great day.
Bye.